LeBron James. And even with all that hype, you blew away expectations. Your box score numbers jump up. You outperform guys like Michael Jordan and LeBron James in their first games. Is it fair to say that you're on your way to becoming one of the next all-time greats?
Most guys in the league think they've got that kind of ceiling. I mean, why else would you work this hard? But Michael Jordan isn't Michael Jordan because he had a good first game. He's MJ because he won 6 chips, 5 MVPs, 9 all-defense. My ceiling's sky high, bro. I mean, but of course, I want legendary status, and I won't have it until I start winning chips. It's that simple. Next question. Thank you. Right over here.
Lina Becker hier, Sportbild monatlich. Bist du sehr enttäuscht, dass du dein erstes NBA-Spiel verloren hast? Du weißt, du hast Fans auf der ganzen Welt, die dich anfeuern.
Lena Becker, Sport Monthly. Are you disappointed in losing your first NBA game, knowing that you have fans watching all around the world?
I mean, it's always disappointing to lose, but it's just one game. And as far as fans watching from around the world goes, hey, I've been playing in front of global audiences for a few years now, so that's nothing new. Shouts out to Germany, though, Danke. And winning is always the goal, no matter who I'm playing in front of. And losing, like I said, is always disappointing. Thank you. All right, who's next? In the back, in the back.
Damian Patterson, City Free Press. What does it mean to you to be a third-generation NBA player, following in the footsteps of your father Prince and grandfather Chuck?
It means a lot. Yeah. You gotta respect where you come from, and I come from a line of guys who got basketball in their blood. But the most important thing to me right now is representing these fans and the city and bringing them the championship they deserve. As much as I love my dad and miss my grandpa, I play for the name on the front of the jersey, not on the back. Thank you. Next question. Right up front.
Parfait, merci. Béatrice Corbet, La Compétition. Votre maillot est le maillot le plus vendu en France en ce moment. Avez-vous un message pour vos fans français?
Beatrice Corbet, The Competition. Your jersey is the #1 selling jersey in France at the moment. Do you have any message for your French fans?
Oui, actually. J'aime la France.
Oh, très bien, vous parlez français.
What did she say?
And she asked if you speak French.
Oh, well, there's your answer. Listen, they told me a few days ago who'd be here, so I practiced some stuff in different languages, but unfortunately, no, I don't speak French, as you guessed it. But maybe one day, though. It's a beautiful country, beautiful people, beautiful language, and, hey, merci. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Thank you.
Just one more.
Proud of you, MP.
What? They got locked down out there.
What up, Tom? Come on, man. One game doesn't define you. Even if you did blow it.
So now I gotta sit and watch tape with you just to show you all the stuff I did do right? Come on, Papa thought you knew ball.
You see, I knew you weren't that upset.
Look, you're right. It's just one game.
It's just one game. Lucky you got me here to give you some perspective.
Hey, I appreciate it, Pop. You here to keep me on track.
And you know what the goal is.
Greatness.
That's right. Oh, speaking of, you know who this guy is.
Yeah, what about him?
Just updated his all-time GOAT list. Says that you have a chance to make it to the top someday.
For real?
Mm-hmm. Take a look.
So with all this talk about MP being the best prospect since LeBron James and Victor Wembanyama being a generational talent, it got me thinking about my all-time GOAT list. Now, if you are new to the pod, you might not know that I have a passion for ranking the legends. I've spent a massive amount of time researching their careers, and I placed them into 5 tiers of greatness. You can find that list on my website, by the way. Now, I love working on my GOAT list, but these guys are so legendary that they tend to stay in the same spot year after year. So I decided to add a new tier called the Got Next tier. This tier contains some of the younger guys in the league who aren't quite GOATs yet, but who, if they continue on their current trajectories, will almost certainly be in that discussion when their careers are over. Now, you may be wondering who's in the Got Next tier, so let's get to it. These are in order, by the way. Luka, Embiid, Tatum, Zion, Wembanyama, and of course, MP. Now, a lot of you might be like, I put MP behind Wembanyama, but they're basically tied, as I see it. And if MP distinguishes himself early on, I'll be happy to swap him with Vic. So, let me know. What do you think? Is there anyone who should be on the Got Next tier but isn't? Is there anyone who is there but shouldn't be? Hit me up on social. We'll talk about it.
These are the kind of people you want on your side if they're going to call you the GOAT someday.
Oh, come on, Pop. Media doesn't matter. It's all about winning games.
Ah, you're wrong. You need to understand how these people see you. I wish I would have played the game when I was your age.
Look, all due respect, Pop, I'm not like you. I'm not going to make the same mistakes you did.
I spent the best years of my career in losing situations because winning organizations didn't see me as someone who had their head screwed on tight.
Because you didn't, though.
Not at first, okay? But when I was with Dallas, they gave me a shot. Could have been sooner if I had played the game.
All right.
Son, you're trying to do something that nobody's ever done before. And when you do it, believe me, you will do it. There's gonna be no question who the GOAT is.
Short memory. On to the next one.
Point games are great for your profile. Nice work.
No, he didn't set any NBA records. But MP did enough to justify all the hype going into his first NBA game. Boy, that stat line, that's on par with NBA greats.
Like I said, I'm here as a fan. I love watching you hoop, man.
I appreciate that, bro. Especially coming from somebody like you.
Now, I know you got a lot of people in your ear.
Oh, shoot. Here we go. I knew it was coming. What you got, man? What you want me to do?
I'm not trying to get anything from you. Don't worry.
You sure you want me to invest in some kind of once-in-a-lifetime opportunity? I done heard it all, bro. I'm done. I'm tapped out.
No more money,
bro.
Not even a little bit, man. No. I'm trying to keep you focused. Matter of fact, I got a little challenge for you. All right.
Come on now, you got to know your history. Just by the numbers, MP had a better game than MJ. Yo, if that's not good enough, I don't know what to tell you.
I've been using the NBA 2K multiplayer.
It was a good game, but it was still just one game. We'll see what happens.
He looked good. I watched that game as a fan. I was excited to see what he was doing. I'm excited for the next game.
All right, we've seen MP have some really impressive games scoring the ball lately. How close do you think he is to going supernova, having one of those 70-point...
MP got his foot on the gas. He ready to go.
Go get him, Tiger. You mind if I call you Tiger? Yeah, it's kind of weird, I guess.
MP?
I got a feeling you're going full truck versus MJ tonight. It's in the air, baby.
Hey, you ready to see what all this hype is about, Cade?
Man, I'm pretty good, too. You should watch my tape.
Oh, I seen the tape. You all right.
Well, you'll see a little more tonight. Pay attention.
I bet.
All right.
These may not be the team's doors we see in the conference finals this year, but we can expect to think them to be a threat for years to come.
Kevin, we say they're not going to advance to the conference finals simply because of the lack of experience. Talent is not an issue. We are looking at what is likely the next generation carrying the sport forward. And boy, we are excited to see them.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. James Wiseman's out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. And Greg, you look at the expectations of MP, it has to weigh heavily on him.
Well, I mean, so much has been made about how he's the next big thing. And Kevin, very often players don't live up to the hype. But if MP is half as good as people think he'll be, this team has a star on their hands.
And here is Bridges after Bojan Bogdanovich getting his shot to go from deep. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Ball against Cunningham. To the paint, 6 on the shot clock, and stolen by Miller. And here we go, Thompson heading to the hoop, and Thompson throws it down.
And getting that large wingspan in the way and creating plays, Miller's basketball IQ showing through on that steal.
Cunningham against Ball. The jump hook. Williams with the block. Here's Bridges. Rebound, Detroit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. From beyond the arc and then some. Bogdanovich has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Detroit. Thompson outside. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The kick out to Ball. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
A situation made for LaMelo Ball. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the Bad Boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
The Pistons shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
I ain't gonna lie, after this game, we'll put it on 10 minutes.
Free throw good, Stewart. You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
And that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into big roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 1. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Ball. Thompson inside. Ivy defending. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the foul. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness and size to stay in front of people and just force contested shots.
And the last couple of years, Doris, Charlotte has really picked up the pace.
I think, Kevin, that's to place an emphasis and try to bring out the best of LaMelo Ball, who flourishes in that exact kind of environment. Brilliant passer, wants to be dynamic in transition. I think it's a smart choice.
Here's Cunningham. After the basket by Charlotte, to the middle. And finished off by Wiseman.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
Williams sends a screen for Thompson. Miller finds Ball. On the wing, Thompson. Ivy defending. Shot clock at 6. Williams' shot is off. Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. All right, a chance to check out stats for Bojan Bogdanovic. Good season for him last year. Put up about 21 points a game, 3 rebounds and 2 assists, and he paced the whole team in points per game last season.
His teammates understood that he was their best option, and understandably, they got him the rock.
And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
There's Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Ivy dishes to Bogdanovic. And good that time. Bogdanovic has got 8 points.
Well, Bogdanovic looking so comfortable close to the rim. Just extends past the defense beautifully.
Thompson misses. The Pistons trailing. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Stewart against Bridges. Stewart passes to Ivy. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 6 to shoot. Wiseman with the bucket.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis,
why is he even down like that?
He gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
Now, here's Cunningham, still without a basket. Here's Bogdanovic. Rebound by Williams.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Thompson. The rebound by Ivy.
Man, come on.
Ivy's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
How do I go about that? No.
Fires from deep.
Okay.
Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Thompson.
Yo.
Rebound by the Pistons. Getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
And 2 teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Here's Miller. On the wing, Thompson. Ivy defending, kept alive. Williams kicks to Thompson. Clock at 6. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Ball from long range. Wiseman with the rebound. Pistons lead by 3. Ivy with it, picked up by Thompson. Ball against Cunningham. Over Ball. That one rolling around and rims out.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Rozier, who's checked in for the Hornets. And Detroit with a change here, too. Harris is checked in for Bogdanovich. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Now here's Thompson. Last game an incredible scoring display for him. Cunningham against Rozier. Cunningham looking it over.
Come around.
Now the pass to Ivy. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
Defense left Ivy an opening there, and he just takes off for the finish.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's Thompson off the drive. Passes it to Bridges. Down low. Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Wiseman. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Ivy. Takes the 12-footer and hits. And it's a 7-point Detroit lead.
Nice work from the mid-range. Ivy knows how to keep balance.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. All out there with Thompson. And it's Richards in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Thompson. Pass to Washington. Back to Thompson. 5 to shoot. The pass to Richards. Shoots over Duran. No good off the back of the rim. Detroit leading by 15. On the wing, Morris. Inside. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Morris passes to Duran. Harris outside. This one for 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second, you got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
And the Pistons with possession here, following the score by Charlotte. Harris a screen on Washington. Here's Bogdanovich. Again, the Pistons score.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Thompson looking for an opening. He takes it in. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game. Detroit leading by 19. Pass to Duran. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Burks on the wing. Dishes to Morris. The second chance effort. Hayward grabs the board. Hornets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Thompson with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now. especially on the interior.
Harris outside. Now the dish to Bogdanovich. Burks in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Hornets trail by 17. Here's Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists in the game.
Okay, Gordon Hayward, we know you're an all-star level talent as a scorer. Now you're just showing off with that pass.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami. Morris into the lane. He gets that one. Morris has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Monte Morris goes to that floater, such an important weapon.
Ball, the pass to Thompson. They set the screen. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Detroit. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Washington against Morris. Harris a screen on Ball. 6 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Burks can't get it to go.
Absolutely tenacious guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Thompson in the posts. Morris is there. Here's Washington. Banked in off the glass. Washington's got his second bucket tonight.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Frank, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Bridges comes in for Washington. Miller's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Ball. Now, here's Stewart. And a wide-open look for Cunningham. Nails the wide-open jump shot. And the Pistons lead by 17. Rozier kicks to Thompson. Over Stewart. Miller outside. Back to Thompson. Detroit with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Morris looking over the floor. Here's Ivy. Bridges with the board.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Offensive rebound.
Oh,
Pistons lead by 17. Now, here is Morris. Pass to Stewart.
Dispatch, help him, help him.
The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists tonight.
That's about vision and timing. Monte Morris, a quality passer.
Now, here's Thompson. 18 points for him. Miller finds Thompson. Tries from 10. Out to Bridges. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. Wiseman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ivy dishes to Cunningham. Pass to Wiseman. Williams comes with a double team. Ivy, no one around him. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. The Pistons making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
Number 9.
Thompson against Ivy. The kick out to Williams. Thompson outside. Just 5 to shoot. And he drives in. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Detroit. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Ball's checked in for the Hornets. Stewart, a screen for Bogdanovich. Drops one in from the wing. Bogdanovich has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Yo,
Pistons lead by 20. And when it comes to the Charlotte Hornets, TB, this is a squad that wants to keep getting better, clearly.
This one, no, I ain't gonna flip.